Mr. President, we welcome the High Commissioner's report. More than 2 years since the Myanmar military's failed coup attempt, the number of people killed in the junta's desperate, brutal campaign against the democratic resistance continue to mount. More than 1 million people, especially from ethnic communities, have been displaced by the junta's indiscriminate airstrikes and systematic atrocities. Those displaced remain deliberately cut off from life-saving humanitarian aid. Killings in custody, torture, and sexual and gender-based violence continue to rise. We welcome the principal decisions of a few states to impose sanctions on the junta, but this is far from enough. The UN agencies and vast majority of its member states that witnessed the Rohingya genocide and did nothing to stop it are once again watching on as the military, led by the same man, commits widespread atrocities. Their actions lend support and legitimacy to the junta, further entrenching its impunity. We are deeply concerned about the funding shortages to provide already inadequate food rations and life-saving aid to Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh. We call on all member states to back your words of concern with real action and financial support to Rohingya refugees as well as to IDPs inside the country to alleviate the humanitarian catastrophe. The Council and the UN as a whole must take concrete action to advance accountability, protect human rights in Myanmar, and support Myanmar people's will for federal democracy. The UN must further end its repeated cycles of failures to address the root causes of humanitarian and